This race recap is brought to you by Smart Sanitizer. Think smart. A man goes 3 races without taking home a trophy, and all of a sudden, he's in a slump. Well, Steve Torrence, the 3-time NHRA Top Fuel champion, has been lurking in the shadows, just waiting for the right time to strike again. Sunday at the NHRA Midwest Nationals, the Capco-sponsored driver struck hard and swift, taking home his 9th victory of 2021 and the first since the countdown to the championship started earlier this month. Torrence took out number 1 qualifier Mike Salinas in the final round and in doing so, retook the points lead he lost last weekend at the NHRA Carolina Nationals.
It was a 142 light for Steve Torrence. That's what you're asking about. He had you at the tree, but you got the win light. How important is this in terms of the championship?
Man, I'll tell you what, you better be lucky than good any day, and I just got lucky today. I don't know what happened. I went up there and went in and just had a brain fade, obviously, and then I'm driving down through there, and you just got to stick with it and say, hey, something happens, and I see him coming towards the center line, and then the car shuts off, so I don't know. Good job to these Capco boys. Thanks for saving my butt in the final, and we're just trying to go rounds. Woo! Yeah!
For the first time in a long time, a funny car racer has had a comfortable lead in the championship standings. However, comfortable is a relative term. By winning the NHRA Midwest Nationals, defending NHRA champion Matt Hagan gained almost 3 rounds on the competition when he beat Bob Task III in the final round.
Well, it's the 39th career win for Matt Hagan. It is your very first here in St. Louis. What will you remember about today?
Yes, ma'am. This is the first one here in St. Louis, and got a brand new sponsor with New Holland and bringing home a trophy for him. And, it's just what a great day. And such a great day on the points for us. Out here with Dickie Venables. I mean, him, Mike Knutson, and Alex Conway, they just got this car running, and I'm just glad to be driving it. It's a lot of fun.
Congratulations.
Woo! Yeah! Fast farmer, right?
Pro Stock superstar Erica Enders narrowed the gap between her and point leader Greg Anderson. The 4-time champion stopped Rookie of the Year candidate Dallas Glenn in the final round by just 0.02 of a second at the stripe to narrow Anderson's lead to less than 1 round. The victory marked her first countdown win of the season, and she has now been in 2 finals since the playoffs began.
And Erica Enders, you turned the heat up when you needed to do it. Where does that inner drive come from?
I don't know, Jamie. I'm just thankful that the good Lord blessed me with it. There's a lot of people that have carried me through my struggles here, especially my dad, my sister, my 2 crew chiefs. I talked to Rick Jones on the phone this morning before the day got started, and he said, you're the baddest there is out there, and sometimes you just need to hear that from people you love, but it takes a lot of digging deep. Mark Ingersoll and Tim Freeman, they both told me up there, you said you go 10, you can't lose, and I don't know how, but we did, and we just continue to dig deep. But for Melling Performance, Gallagher Insurance, Transportation Impact, Gunskins, High Performance Lubricants, Dave, thank you so much. Man, this is awesome. 3 St. Louis's in a row. Happy birthday to my dad. And our town of Sulphur, Oklahoma lost a guy a couple weeks ago, Daniel. So we're going to do this in his memory. And my good friend Mindy Stevens lost her dad today. So happy birthday, Daddy. We just won St. Louis.
In the Mountain Motor Pro Stock exhibition, local favorite John DeFlorian picked up his first victory at his home track, beating Ford racer Elijah Morton in a side-by-side 6.2-second match. Third-generation drag racer Aaron Stanfield made racing the Constant Aviation Factory Stock Showdown a memorable event. Stanfield won his 2nd Factory Stock Showdown race of the season and secured his 2nd consecutive series championship along the way. There was a score of Lucas Oil Drag Racing Series divisions in competition over the weekend in advance of next weekend's NHRA Division III event. First-time finalist Joseph Aerosmith and his F-Altered Automatic Pontiac picked up the easy win in Comp Eliminator as Brett Spears' A-Econo Altered left a 100th too early. Over in Superstock, Robert Cruzen used nearly a 400 starting on advantage in his GTE Automatic Cobalt to chase down Ricky Decker's Superstock I-Automatic Camaro. Ryan Montford had his work cut out for him in the stock final round, where his factory stock C Camaro would have to give up a nearly 2-second head start. The race was over before Montford's tree turned green as Wes Neely went 007 red. It's not how you start the race, but how you finish that counts. Super Comp racer Vernon Rowland learned this the hard way, as his 009 light was not enough to beat recent U.S. Nationals champion Nick Eisenhower, who was better at the stripe. Former national champion Jeremy Mason picked up his second NHRA Super Gas win this season behind the wheel of his beautiful black Chevy 2, as Jason McClure went too quick at the stripe. Closing out the action, Larry Demers used better numbers at the start and finish of the Top Sportsman final round to pick up his 4th career victory by fending off the charge of Kurt Frederick. The NHRA takes a much-needed weekend off before heading west to their famed Texas Motorplex for the NHRA Fall Nationals, a part of the Stampede of Speed Extravaganza, a week-long event leading into the 4th stop in the 7-race NHRA playoffs. I'm Kathy Fisher, reporting for Competition Plus TV. Make sure you check out the Competition Plus Power Hour with the Monday morning racer Lee Kraft and Slammin' Sammy Smith every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter channels. It's easy to stay in the know. Download the CompetitionPlus.com mobile app. Sign up for push notifications to get notified of breaking news and the latest feature stories and videos. It's a free download at the iTunes Store and Google Play. Get your CompetitionPlus.com apparel today. Whether it's our nitro-burning funny car design or the vibrant door slammer design, we have the swag to show you are always in the know. Get yourself a hat too. And we know not everyone enjoys wearing a mask, but if you must wear one, at least wear a good-looking one. Check out the new CompetitionPlusApparel.com for the latest from the place where you have trusted for your news on the internet for over 2 decades.